top 10 crime movies on Netflix. Need a good mystery to solve? Want to take a walk through the criminal underworld? Well, if you want to do it from the comfort and safety of your own home, you're probably going to want to watch a movie. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 crime movies on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10. The Unforgivable. If you're used to seeing Sandra Bullock in projects like The Proposal, Miss Congeniality, and The Lost City, then buckle up. Based on the British miniseries Unforgiven, written by Sally Wainwright, the intense crime drama The Unforgivable follows the life of Ruth Slater, Bullock, a woman newly released from prison after serving several years for a deadly crime. As she tries to piece together a normal life, she quickly finds that reintegrating into society is far harder than she expected. Haunted by her past and worried for her future, Ruth connects with new owners of the home, Viola Davis and Vincent D'Onofrio, where the horrific crime took place. Will she ever find closure? Number 9. The Guilty. Based on Dean Skylich, the Danish film writer by Gustav Müller and Emil Nygard Albertsen, The Guilty is a situational thriller set in a 911 dispatch center. Joe Baylor, Jake Gyllenhaal, is a police officer demoted to an operator role. Baylor is in the midst of some type of investigation, and he views this temporary assignment as more as a punishment than a job. But when Baylor takes a seemingly innocuous call, his night, and the direction of his entire life, changes in ways he never could imagine. Where once Baylor doubted his instincts, those very same instincts could be all that stand between a family and certain death. Shot in just 11 days with director Antoine Fuqua, directing from a van. The Guilty is a stunning showcase of Gyllenhaal's acting prowess, alongside an excellent voice cast including Riley Coa, Peter Sarsgaard, and Ethan Hawke. Number 8. Enola Holmes. Enola Holmes is an adorably sweet movie about the secret of Holmes' family that focuses on Sherlock's baby sister, Enola, played delightfully by Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown. When her mother, Helena Bonham Carter, disappears, Enola sets off on a journey to find her, forging allies and uncovering a dangerous conspiracy along the way. Enola Holmes cleverly fuses mystery and adventure with a hint of romance and a whole lot of heart. Co-starring Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, and Sam Claflin as the more famous Holmes detectives, Enola Holmes allows the youngest of the family to blossom and shine with her own endearing charm. Number 7. The Gray Man. An action-packed spy thriller, The Gray Man stars Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans as highly skilled CIA operative rivals in a big-budget caper. This intricate game of cat and mouse is an explosive feast for the eyes, with a ridiculously attractive all-star cast and massive set pieces that allow for colossal stunts. Gosling and Evans are truly exceptional in these fast-paced and meticulous roles. Their comfort with the material, as well as the creative team behind the camera, comes through. Anthony Russo and Joe Russo excel in directing large-scale operations, as highlighted in The Gray Man. Number 6. Sweet Girl. Sweet Girl is a father-daughter action flick starring Jason Momoa and Isabel Merced. Set in our glib reality, where pharmaceutical companies profit off the death of sick patients, Sweet Girl stems from the anger and devastation, transforming into a fantasy where the fight for family and justice is literal. Juxtaposed with the car chases, gunfire, and hand-to-hand combat is a conversation starter about societal inequalities and the corruption of politics, leading to a compelling couple of hours. Jason Momoa's Ray Cooper is the lead in the film, who is trying to avenge his wife's death, caused by the greediness of the big corporation and powerful people. The action-packed film does satisfy the itch for action with many fight scenes, which does involve guns but is mainly hand-to-hand combat, but still leave the urge for wanting more. Number 5. Windfall. If you don't immediately recognize the name Charlie McDowell, you should. McDowell is making a name for himself as a creative independent filmmaker who is able to make the most out of isolated environments. McDowell's latest film, Windfall, is one of the best thrillers of the year so far. The 92-minute feature follows a nameless robber, Jason Segel, who breaks into a home of a wealthy CEO and his illustrious girlfriend, Lily Collins. Charlie McDowell's Netflix thriller stars Jason Segel as the nobody, a clumsy criminal left with no choice but to make it up as he goes along, once the owners of the holiday villa he broke into return from a getaway. Segel turns in another stellar dramatic performance following McDowell's previous film, The Discovery. Raw, violent, and darkly amusing, Windfall is another winner for McDowell. Directed by Charlie McDowell and produced by High Frequency Entertainment and Mutras Movies, Windfall promises to be a crime thriller. However, it is dipped in elements of dark comedy, so saturated that by the end of its 92-minute long runtime, you'll feel yourself smiling. Number 4. Molly's Game. It's all fun and games until the FBI gets involved. based on the book of the same name by the real-life Molly Bloom. Molly's Game tells the true story of Molly Bloom, Jessica Chastain, a skier training for the Olympics whose future is jeopardized when she suffers a career-ending injury. While working as a waitress, she meets a real estate developer, Dean, Jeremy Strong, who takes her under his wing and introduces her to his secret, high-profile poker game at the Cobra Lounge. From there, she learns the basics of poker and organizes her own exclusive poker games with some of the world's wealthiest actors, athletes, and businessmen. Watch Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut to find out exactly how Bloom went from poker princess to FBI target. Number 3. The Devil All the Time. Who isn't in The Devil All the Time? This star-studded adaptation of Donald Ray Pollock's novel is unexpected and unpredictable in so many ways. This is an immersive story set deep in the heart of the American backwaters and littered with a combination of morally ambiguous and vile characters. Though Tom Holland is the film's lead, he doesn't enter the picture till partway through. This is more of an ensemble cast, and each character is fully realized in their own way. There's a corrupt deputy played by Sebastian Stan, a dodgy couple played by Riley Coa and Jason Clarke, and the mysterious new priest brought to life by Robert Pattinson. Be prepared for a dark and intense crime thriller that will leave you hyperventilating. Number 2. 21 Bridges. In 21 Bridges, the late Chadwick plays an embattled NYPD detective, Andre Davis, who finds himself embroiled in a conspiracy. While the plot of this action thriller may sound familiar, 21 Bridges elevates the story with a gripping tale and unpredictable twists. The story, much of which is told through the eyes of the central character played by Boseman, hints at the underlying politics that plague law enforcement in America. The ensemble cast is littered with recognizable faces who all give great performances, but Boseman is the star of the show. While the role of the morally grounded detective, whose belief system is shaken, is hardly a novelty, Boseman adds depth and nuance to his character, which makes every scene he's in compelling to watch. Number 1. Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. With Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, Zac Efron perfectly captures what made real-life serial killer Ted Bundy become a celebrity in the USA, gathering a legion of female fans while being on trial for murdering dozens of women. Efron's Ted Bundy is charming, funny, and confident, and during the entire duration of Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, we can even start to cheer for him, even if we are not cautious. There's a wolf wearing Efron's handsome sheepskin, but it's not until the final moments of the film that we can see a glimpse of the monster hiding behind Bundy's eyes. While many films explored the life and trial of Ted Bundy, only Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile was capable of explaining how such a hideous figure could be cherished while on trial for brutal murders. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.